doing everything in Disney World. We have 100 days and 1,000 tasks, and we really need to keep going. You heard me right, friends. I'm doing everything in Disney World. It is day 62, and insanely, the last day before I move home officially for a while. If you are new here, this is a really fun thing we're doing. I'm doing everything in Disney World, so that way me and my friends Fry Bucket and Quincy can go to Disneyland Paris together. This is our progress so far. We've been doing very well. How do we find out what we're doing for our days? How do we know what our tasks are? Well, that's where Agnes comes in handy. Agnes is our computer AI bestie, and she tells us what we're doing and if there's any challenges involved. So today, Agnes, tell us what we're doing.
Hello, Emma. 10 items have been sent to your device. For today's challenge, try not to cry. This is your last Everything in Disney video before you return to Tennessee. Have a magical day, and I'll miss you.
We made it over to the Magic Kingdom, but ironically, I'm leaving. That's the first thing I'm doing. And then we'll be back for some more fun this afternoon. All right, we made it over to the bus stops. Here on the left, it's 1 through 10. On the right, 11 through 34. And we are headed to number 32. Lovely, All-Star Sports. Okay, luckily for us, so I went ahead and walked through because I love walking through the All-Star resorts because they're just so larger than life. So we took our bus here to Sports, and now we're gonna walk to the other side of All-Stars. We're gonna have a little snack breakfast moment, but we're not gonna get much because I'm saving up for lunch, which I'm weirdly very excited about. Passing the football field, but I cannot, in fact, catch a football. Okay, we made it over to our next spot. We only had to walk one resort over here to All-Star Music. I thought it was further. It's not. This is Intermission Food Court. Just like the other All-Star resorts, I actually think the food court has really cute theming. And what I ended up grabbing is kind of weird. It's a sugar cookie. It's just a sugar cookie with M&Ms. Thank you. Okay, we are kind of booking it a little bit because we are meeting two very famous sisters together, and they count as 2 tasks today, and they start meeting in 1 minute. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello. Looking gorgeous as always. Absolutely. You deserve the reminder, of course. Yes.
I would like a reminder in diamond form, personally.
Something that shines.
She has a diamond.
I do have one.
Must be nice.
It is. I'll get you one too, of course. We'll get it ready. Maybe with a prince attached to it.
Oh, yes.
you know.
Rich eligible bachelors.
Yes, we can do that. Okay, it was quick, but that's kind of how I like my character meet and greets. Now next, we are going to head to the Royal Portrait Studio. Never done this. This is considered one of the PhotoPass locations. And typically, this is where you go to get your photos if you have just completed the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique and you want a really nice portrait. What I really find exciting about that spot is they have a fun, kind of set background, but then she did ask me, like, who's your favorite princess? Do you have a favorite character? And so they have some props for you to use. And yeah, it's definitely designed for younger kiddos, but anybody can go in and take any. There's no reservations required. Typically, it's pretty empty in there, and this is the first time I ever found out you can just roll up and take your photos. Now, for our next task, we're gonna head to the wildest ride in the wilderness, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Now, when it comes to standing in lines at Disney, there are some queues that are better than others. I would argue that the Big Thunder Mountain queue is better. The reason I like Big Thunder Mountain queue is because A, it is almost entirely covered, which is a big win when you're waiting in the summertime for lines. Thunder Mountain. It's so much fun. All right, we've booked it over here to Pete's Silly Sideshow, because my two for today is the boys, Goofy and Donald. Donald is a hypnotist and Goofy is a daredevil. Hi, Goofy. How are you today? You look great, of course. I see you've won some trophies. I noticed above it said you had the most record, or broken bones record. Is it the most broken bones or the fewest broken bones? Is it probably the most? That makes sense. That's a good record to hold though. Very nice. Look, broken bone record holder. Hello, Donald. How are you today? Doing good. I see you're very charming, of course. No surprise. That only took us 15 minutes. And the train just pulled up, and I'm trying to get to Main Street. So that feels like perfect moment to ride the train. I'll do any excuse to ride the train. So we're gonna go hop on, head up to Main Street, and have lunch. Train goes all the way around Magic Kingdom. There's 3 stops. Here, Storybook Circus, one over in Frontierland, and then the other's on Main Street. Everybody ride the train just once, even if it's to take you somewhere else. I love it. I think it's so sweet and so special, and you can see a lot of things that maybe you wouldn't have seen otherwise. Now we're gonna have a little lunch on Main Street. Tony's Town Square restaurant, themed to the lady and the tramp. You know those dogs that are in love. Now Tony's Town Square is a sit-down table service here in Magic Kingdom, right here on Main Street next to the Town Square Theater, and it's an Italian style eatery. You can get alcohol here, which if you don't know, you cannot get alcohol in Magic Kingdom unless it's at a table service. And if you're lucky like I am, you can find Bria from the Disney Food Blog, who's here to have lunch with us.
I come with every Tony's reservation.
Whoa. Now we did go ahead and step inside. There is a waiting area inside for Tony's if you're curious, and they do play Lady and the Tramp on the TV out here. Your Disney Food Blog, you know a lot about food.
Sure.
This has famously been a very hated table service. Have you been back personally since the menu changed?
I have not actually. We've had a lot of reporters that have. I haven't been back personally. I've heard really good things.
I really
about
like it.
Okay.
So I'm eager to see if you agree, or if you're like, it's still not our favorite.
We've, like, our reporters have been coming back, and they've been really excited about, like,
The big changes.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're like, oh, I gotta try that?
The giant mozzarella sticks.
The mozzarella sticks and the garlic bread. Oh my goodness. Cuties. Okay, here is a quick glance at the menu. We did end up getting the fried mozz. That's the one that was calling to Bria's heart. I also love the garlic bread. I really don't think you can go wrong with either one. Quincy and I have done a review over here if you want to check it out. Oh, thank you so much.
My gosh.
That was her honest to goodness reaction to what just got laid down at the table.
These are ginormous. How far can we get this?
I'm gonna have to go into 0.5. Oh my gosh. Look at this, y'all. That's insane. There you go, Tony's. You nailed it.
Cheers. Cheers.
It is a spicy marinara tomato sauce underneath. I was about to say, very subtle Disney spice. It's not too much. If you're very averse to spice, it will be too hot. You might not like it. But I think it's more exciting, and it's just very creamy and acidic too. All right, so this is our lunch feast. Now for her meal, Bria actually got 2 of the antipastis, which is very exciting. She grabbed the seasonal soup, which is a minestrone, right? A minestrone soup. And then she also grabbed the house salad with mixed greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, and an olive medley tossed in balsamic vinaigrette. And then she had them add shrimp on top, which looks so good.
So good.
And then I didn't know what to get. I honestly was torn between a lot of things. And for some reason, the chicken parmigiana was calling my name. It's lightly breaded chicken breast, topped with Tony's marinara sauce and mozzarella, served with spaghetti on the sides. Why did I eat an entire mozzarella stick on my own?
Feels like one mozzarella stick feels like 4 normal ones.
Yeah. Overall, the chicken is a great size. There's so much of it, which I really appreciate. It is not dry. Another thing I really appreciate. The spaghetti was pretty plain, but tasty. I really enjoyed it. I also think it could use a little bit more garlic, a little bit more seasoning. But the basil was really good. It was very fresh.
So for the minestrone, I think there's a lot going on. It's hearty, it's flavorful. I also think that if you got a can of this at the store, it tastes very similar. As far as the salad goes, like, it's pretty basic for the most part. It's got a balsamic, bit of lettuce, some olives on the side. The shrimp really surprised me. They were very plump and well seasoned. Are they the absolute best shrimp I've ever had? No. But I was very happy with them, and obviously, like, I've left the greens behind, but I demolished the shrimp. Overall, I think this is a very picky eater friendly spot. It's not going to be the most exciting and adventurous of spots in Magic Kingdom specifically. And if you love cheese, this is a good place to find some really good.
If you just want cheese, get the fried mozzarella sticks and the garlic bread, and then you're happy all day. I'm well and truly full.
So
This
full.
is coming home with me.
Really sad that we didn't have room for dessert though, because the cannolis
Oh my
look
gosh,
really
the
good.
cannolis are wonderful. There really is such good food there. And again, are you going for the most exciting food in the world? You're not. But can you find things that you really enjoy? Yes. Now we have one more thing.
Mozzarella
That
sticks.
you've never done this? You've never done this thing we're about to do?
I mean, I've done the version in Disneyland.
Okay. Well, I'm very excited to end on this then. For the first time ever, Bria's going on Tomorrowland Speedway!
There go my glasses.
Hey, good catch though, good catch. Tomorrowland Speedway is basically just a little car driving ride. That's a lot of fun and you don't need a license. I also think it's very loud and tends to smell like gas. So a lot of times I do skip this one, especially when it's hotter. Bria's driving us this evening. Bria, what's your driving experience? Please. Good to know. And we're off. I am pushing the pedal. Bria is driving. It's called a partnership. What do you think?
I'm very jittery now. It's like, ugh.
You do feel like you've been like kind of shaken up.
I do like the one in Disneyland better, but I had a great time with you.
Thank you. Disneyland's is better. I'll totally agree with you. I just think it's more visually appealing.
How did I do?
You did great. I'd give you a license. No. My challenge today was no tears, and I'm really holding. I feel like good and shaken, so I don't think I'm gonna cry. But that is, for now, my last everything. I know. I feel actually like a little sick. It makes me really sad. I love this series. I know that our friends are going to do an incredible job with it. And hopefully I'll be able to come back. We just don't know quite yet.
But, I mean, this has been so fun watching this.
I love this.
I'm so excited.
You guys still have like basically 40 episodes. So there's many to come. They're just gonna look a little different from here on out. There you go. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Now, if you wanna go watch the entire series on the channel, you can do it right now. I'll see you there.